because you want to become an Insta baddie. Huh? Well, babe, you're in the right place. Sit back, relax, grab your pen, paper, and write these steps down. I'm doing a full powder foundation look to becoming an Insta baddie, and hopefully I can see you guys pictures after you do this makeup tutorial. If you do want a liquid only tutorial, let me know in the comments and I will make that happen. So let's get ready for your glow up, my beauty. We have our hair pushed back. I've already done skincare and primed my face. So we're gonna go right in with the concealer. This is the most important part to becoming an Insta baddie. You want a good glam concealer. And I mean the concealer that you use needs to be bright. Very bright. Like I would do 2 shades lighter than your actual skin tone and then have a skin tone concealer. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the skin tone concealer. Mine's a little empty. I put my concealer based on my face shape. This center area of my face, as you can see, is very bright compared to like the outer areas of my face. So I go in with the concealer on the brightest areas of my face, if that makes sense. I'll put some on my forehead right here, as well as right here on the bridge of my nose, and the top of my nose, the little tip. Same thing to this side. Y'all, I am running out of this concealer. It's time for me to do a makeup run. Get your bright concealer, the brightest of brightest concealers that you have. Put it right in the corner. This is the brightest that I have. It low-key, it blends in with my other concealer, but that's okay. I have to get another bright one. Okay, we are going to let that sit for a minute. I know I usually rush, but as an Insta baddie, we cannot rush perfection. I have the Fenty Beauty setting powder in honey. You want a really light setting powder for this. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, I'm gonna look like a ghost. No, you're not. You won't look like a ghost. You know why? Because we have technique that is going to help you look unghostly. The purpose of the skin tone concealer with the bright concealer is to help with flashback. So whenever you take pictures and stuff, we don't want it and then the whole center of your face is white and then the rest is brown. We don't want that. And I take a sponge. You can use a brush. I always do a sponge, so I just show the technique with a brush this time. I'm always in a rush, so I don't like to use the brush all the time. It's just time consuming. But we go in and go ahead and blend that out with the brush, and I'll show you how to gently do that. So you see how we have this blended out? Now is the time where you use powder. Today, I will do it with the Real Techniques 402 brush. The one that I used to blend was the Real Techniques, oh, they're both 402. They're both 402 brushes, but they look a little bit different. I don't know if it's maybe just my eye compared to it, but doesn't this one have more of like a sleek feel to it and this one more of a brushy one? And we're going to go into the powder and immediately go under the eyes. If you have hooded eyes, eyes that crease, immediately do this step. Same thing for the top of your eye. It keeps your eyeshadow from creasing. Now for under the eye, I still go in with a sponge. Go ahead and let some set right in the corner where my crease is. So we're gonna let this side sit and go ahead and start on this side. Go ahead and set the rest of your face. And we let that bake. All right, so we let it sit for about 45 seconds. We can go ahead and dust it off. Now grab your powder foundation. Of course, I'm using the Fenty Beauty powder foundation in color 410. It's the only foundation that I've ever found that matches my skin tone. We go ahead and grab our buffing brush. This is a Morphe M439 buffing brush. I need to restock my makeup so bad. Light circular motions. I know sometimes when you see me doing it, I move real fast. It's just, I'm always rushing half the time when I'm vlogging, but today we have time. And you want to blur that line between the concealer and the foundation. So we have all the harsh lines blurred in. Now is when we really start adding pigment back to our face. Oh my gosh, it's like a fuzz. It's gonna make me sneeze. Now we're going to go in and give our face some life with the Fenty Beauty bronzer, Real Techniques brush 200. Right? You see that? Right where that line started. You can do the top of your forehead. I personally don't do the top of my forehead because my natural contour is on the sides and not on the top. So I just go in a little bit on the side. And don't forget underneath your chin. Grab you a smaller brush, any kind of small brush. Carve out your nose. You can do the nose shape any way you would like. I like to keep mine the same shape as my natural nose shape. I don't like to do too much to it. Sometimes I go back in and define this area with the leftover powder that I had on here. Just a little bit, just to really snatch it, you see? Now we need highlighter. Get you a small brush for the nose and highlight the areas of your nose that you would like highlighted. Okay, and get you a different brush, one that's a little bit bigger, to go ahead and with your highlight on your cheeks. Just slightly. I'm not a big fan of highlighter on the cheeks, so I don't use a lot. If it's more your forte, you could definitely use more than I have. I just don't like highlighter on your cheeks. But you can put it on top of that cheekbone to go ahead and accentuate your features. Okay, highlighter is on our cheeks. Now we go in with a blush. This is the Juvia's Place Volume 5 blush. It's very pink, very Insta Baddie blush brush. I'm using this one today because I'm being real strategic about where I put the blush. I'm not doing my normal blush where I put it all over my nose and things. We're doing Instagram Baddie makeup. Instagram Baddies have it here. So let's go ahead and dip into our pink right here. And be careful with Juvia's Place. As you can see, it's very pigmented. I love Juvia's Place, but oh my gosh, you really have to be careful with it. Too much of it in the wrong spot can end up looking very, very crazy. Other side. Okay, so we have our Baddie blush on. Go ahead and grab whatever you are going to use as a setting spray. Now will be the time to set the face. I only have alcohol again. I swear I keep forgetting. Every time I go to the store, I forget. But I'm going to get it together. I put it in a list to get everything on Tuesday. So we're gonna go in with our setting spray. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. If you have a way that you do your eyebrows, go ahead and do them right now. I'll be working on mine. I use the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in color Espresso. If you need help or would like to learn how to do your eyebrows, let me know in the comments and I can make a separate video on how to do your eyebrows with brow tint pens. If there's something that you need to fix, like I need to fix this sharp part right here on my eyebrow, get you a concealer brush. This is the Morphe M432 brush, and just swipe over the area that you need to fix. And you see how our makeup isn't messed up? It's still all intact. Now we need our eyeshadow. I have a Morphe eyeshadow palette. The name of it is Rubbed Off, but it's an all nude palette. As you can see here, it doesn't have the color we need. Hold on. This is the 4040 Classic eyeshadow palette. I have no idea where I got it from. I'm almost positive someone gave it to me. It doesn't even matter because we just need the color. We're looking for a purple like this, mauve. If you go to Ulta, Sephora, ask them for a mauve color. This is the Instagram Baddie secret. Grab you a brush. Make sure it's a nice fluffy brush. And we're going to put the mauve color on the outer sides of the eyelid. Hold the brush all the way down at the end. Don't hold it up further because that will make the color come on really strong. Hold it further away and we're gonna gradually get the pigment on. And from here around to a little bit underneath your eyebrow. Do not do the whole eyelid. You see that? You see how it's already starting to snatch? Sorry. Do the same thing to your other eye. We have the mauve color on both eyelids. So any kind of nude that you have will really work this one right here. I'm going to use more of a flatter brush for this color. It's still a fluffy eyeshadow brush, but it's just a little bit flatter so that I can kind of pack the color on. Fade it into that mauve color. And it's okay if you mess up. If you mess up and let's say you put too much white over to the side and you want more of the purple, just go back in with the same brush you used and voila. Now let's do the other eye. Okay, now you need a really small brush. This is what we're going to use for our inner corner. On the inner corner, you want to use a really bright, almost white, shimmery eyeshadow color. I'm going to use this one at the top. That is a shimmery white. We have our white shimmer on the inner corners. Y'all know I have to put my signature mold. Bloop. We're going in with the eyeliner. Please do your eyeliner the best you can. We don't want a long wing because this is still subtle glam. We want kind of a medium wing, and do not go all the way across the eyelid. We're stopping halfway in the eyelid. Any black eyeliner, preferably for this look, a brown eyeliner would work the best, but I'm out of brown eyeliner, unfortunately. I messed my wing up a slight bit, so I'm just gonna go in with that concealer brush and fix it. Okay, so we have both sides of the eyeliner matching so far. Now we're going to do some inner corner liner. This part is optional. It is a little bit difficult to do the inner corner. Do as best you can. And we don't want a long one, we want a short one. Now it's time to go ahead and put our eyelash primer on. If you're a lash girly, now's your time to put your lashes on. Okay, while I'm letting the primer sit, we're going to use our MAC lip liner in color Root For Me. This is more of like a purpley pigment lip liner. It's not a deep brown. For a baddie look, you want something that goes really good with brown skin. I really feel like for most black girls, a good purpley brownish lip liner is what looks the best on us. And that just glides on so smooth. Like that was just effortless. This is the Juvia's Place Nubian Sand lipstick, and just kiss it. A kiss. Go in with any lip gloss you would like on top. I'm using the Juvia's Place Oasis lip gloss. It looks really beautiful with that lipstick. our lips are done. Crimp your lashes. When you crimp them, press down and release. Do not pull out. If you pull out, you will have no lashes. You will be bald lashed. I do not want a bald lash beauty to come back here and say, Kia, you told me to use a crimper and now I don't have any lashes. Listen to my words. 1, 2, 3. Release. 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 Go in with your mascaras, whatever mascaras you would like, however many you would like, however many coats you would like. And let's do our mascara. Already looking good with the first one. Okay, I'm going in with a second one, so I usually do like 100 coats of mascara. And do your bottom lashes if you're into bottom lashes. If you have some bottom lashes, let's just fix our hair. All right, so do we look like an Instagram baddie? So drop your Instagrams in the comments after you do this look. I would love to see it and like it and repost it. Let me know, hey Kia, I hated the way you did this, or Kia, I loved when you did this, or can you teach me this again in like the next video? Let me know what you need in the comments. Anything you need, I will provide. So if you liked this video and you liked the makeup look and it looked really good and cute on you, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment for more of makeup content. And let me know what other kind of looks you would like. Take your Instagram baddie pictures, my beauties. And I will see you guys again in the next video. Bye.